Buddy, we are live here back on another mystery show with the bros, getting into some different things today from last week. We got Trippy right here getting ready to jump off the balcony, and Danny who's just gonna tag along. Just kidding. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's having a good day. There he is. Oh, you're next, Trippy.
I'm not looking on screen. I don't know what the hell's happening. Hold on, let me start up my
Alright. I'm gonna have to ask for a substitute. I'm gonna have to make a quick live stream change. So Robin, you can take over, bros. Really, 1 second.
A heretic.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Robin Rams here with the mystery show. We got the Trippy mofo right here, Trippy commentaries. We got Dips Gaming. Just jumped down. We got FearlessFoXx, and we got Music Video, and me jumping down. Oh, down in the plant right there.
Oh, the costume.
That's actually a cactus or something? What the fuck is that plant? We are gonna have a great time right here. This is the mystery show, and in this episode we are gonna talk about the Galileo Observatory and Shoot for the Stars. Thank you guys for joining. We got 40 views in right now. Trippy, take it away.
Yo, what's happening, Robin Ram Nation? What's up to everybody joining up? I hope all you guys are having a great weekend. Everybody ready to start the second mystery show? Fearless, where you at? You ready?
Almost ready, brother.
I want to say hello to my viewers too. Hello everyone. Welcome back, fellow mystery hunters. And I hope finally I have my audio is working. That's plus one. So, welcome everybody. Okay, Trippy.
They're used to not hearing your voice. They're used to it.
All right, guys. So if everybody's ready to go, let's go ahead and start off the second mystery show. Shout out to everybody in the Trippy Twitch live stream. Hope all you guys are doing well. Let's see. There's Danny. Dibs, where are you at? Okay, there's Robin.
Oh, I'm still on top. I'm coming.
Fearless, Dibs. Okay, I just want to make sure everybody's here. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining. Let's do it. Welcome once again to the mystery show where we try to solve the unsolved mysteries here in Grand Theft Auto 5. We're going to start off this edition at the Observatory. There's certainly a lot of questions to get to. I'm Trippy. We're also joined up by Music Video. What's up, Danny?
What's going on?
We got Robin Rams. What's happening, Robin?
Hey, what's up, guys? We are at the Observatory right now, and this show is gonna be amazing.
Well said. Well said.
Well said.
Dibs Gaming.
Hello.
Female. What's happening?
I rather play as a female. Because I already told Music Videos once when we did a live stream, if you're gonna play online so much, you rather look at the ass of a woman than a man's ass all day. So that's why I play with a female, and and Fearless understood that because he's got a pretty tight ass.
Yeah, no hate, Dibs, but I do gotta say, Fearless is a lot hotter than you.
I know.
I think it's that too.
Dips, is this you right here? Is this you?
Okay,
I
everybody
think...
in the comments, can you guys please vote? Who's hotter? Is it Dibs or Fearless? I really want to get to the bottom of this already.
No, go away, man. Fearless is winning because I fucked up with the when you can make your character.
Yeah, you look like a babysitter.
Oh,
I know.
What's wrong with the babysitter, man?
Dibs, you got to make sure to get a mom van. You got to have a minivan when you play GTA 5.
I got a minivan, like the
Oh my God.
van.
It's okay. You can get one of those with the hydraulics on it. It'll be good. Once again, thanks for joining, guys. This is only the second episode of the mystery show. Certainly a work in progress, as we want to make sure to cover absolutely everything for you guys in depth and have a good time as we broadcast everything on everybody's channel. We're live on the Robin Rams channel. Shout out to everybody watching.
Oh yeah.
We have Dibs Gaming's channel chat as well. Shout out to all you guys. What's happening? Of course, Dibs and Robin from the Netherlands. So shout out to all you guys over in Europe. And we have Danny Coldblood, myself, and Music Video in the US, representing all of the major regions of Grand Theft Auto. So FearlessFoXx, you ready to kick this off? I think you should go ahead and start off by giving us some thoughts about the observatory here.
Well, to be honest, it's one of the most iconic places in LA. For me, when I look at LA, I'm like, yo, I want to go to the observatory. But there's a lot to talk about here because it has a lot of resemblance with the mystery. First of all, let me start by saying that there's a freaking UFO alien mystery in the game. Aliens come from outer space. So the observatory does nothing better than to point us to the sky. And if you look at the UV blueprint map, friends, girls, you'll see a message that says shoot for the stars. Is that a message just for the GTA 5 cops, or is it just for the mystery, the aliens? I don't know. So we'll start off by taking it to Danny. Here we go.
You know what, Fearless? It's kind of funny that you said that. I'm glad that you said it like that because one question, I would like to get everyone's opinion on this. Honestly, as a community, if you guys mind answering this, what do you guys think? Do you think that shoot for the stars is a literal term? Like, okay, we have to shoot because we know that in San Andreas we shot the moon and it got bigger when we shot it? Or is it just like, you know, the common term, shoot for the stars, you know, set yourself a higher level of expectations? Or maybe, you know, we do have 5 stars instead of 6 in this game. So maybe we, you know, shoot, we do action, violence, or whatever, and maybe somehow acquire and unlock that 6th and mysterious star that could possibly be out there. So it has a lot of different meanings. So it's kind of hard to go, as a hunter, it's really hard to just get yourself organized and ready to go and look for information because you can take it in so many different ways. You know, Rock's stresses perspective. It's just, how do you guys take it? I'm interested to know your guys' point of view.
Don't forget the celebrities. Celebrities are also stars in LA, stars on the Hollywood Boulevard. Don't forget about that.
Good one, good one.
I really like how you guys are starting this off. You know, you're exactly right. The shoot for the stars message. What is that all about? Is it a hidden 6th star? Is it possibly the celebrities of Hollywood? And it's still unsolved, man. That's definitely a perfect way to start it off. And it does point
Shoot for the stars.
Building. Get to that as well.
And also can mean your phone.
You know, Trippy, I was watching a video with you and Robin Rams not too long ago of when Robin went to the real life locations, and he was even talking about the telescopes being called the eye. And when you look at the sun through the telescope, it kind of you know, resembles like an eyeball. I always thought the telescopes were kind of useless because your in-game phone can zoom in farther than the telescope. What's the point of them? And there's a telescope obviously right there where it says shoot for the stars. So maybe that's somehow incorporated also. There's a lot of ways we can look at this.
All right, well, first of all, I do want to ask Robin Rams because, Robin, you just visited the observatory in Los Angeles. So you guys know that one's called the Griffith Observatory. It is legendary. It's been in a lot of movies, from The Rocketeer to The Terminator, tons of movies. Back to the Future has been referenced, of course, with the tunnel down below where they actually travel through time. So, I mean, what do you take from the actual real-life version? Do you think that maybe there is some more mysteries in the game?
Well, me and Dips did a video the other day, and I wanted to point out in that video, like, I want to point out that in this stream right here, for those who haven't seen the video, like in real life on this location right here, where I'm standing, come over here, everyone.
That was a ridiculous video, by the way. That was a really good video.
James Dean, there's like a monument right here, and this place, is all about it, right? This monument right here is like facing the Hollywood sign. In real life, the Hollywood sign is like over there, but in GTA 5 it's on the right side. Like the Finewood sign is all the way over there, and this James Dean monument right here has a star on it, which is crazy considering like shoot for the stars. Then my mindset was like, hey, maybe it has something to do with famous people. Like, it is here in real life, and as you guys see, like, everything is like so detailed with the telescopes and everything around this place. And as if I'm not like, if I never been to the observatory right here, I would never know that there is like a monument of James Dean standing right there. Like crazy, man. Like I was like, holy shit, look at this. And yeah, about the telescope, like music video mentioned. What the hell are you guys doing?
What is that? What is that right there?
What the fuck?
It's like the bottom of a bowl or something like that.
It's a care package. Pick it up. Loot crate.
Yeah, so the telescopes inside the observatory, it was crazy. It was so unreal. So the first thing what I can say about the observatory, like in real life, like this whole door is there in real life. Like it's exactly the same, unlike the lights, because in real life the whole door is lit up. So, but like the icons and everything that you see right here are there in real life. So that's interesting. In our first mystery show, we showed you guys the spider webs, and we have an icon right here which looks like a spider web right there. So it could be connecting to that. Now moving in, like inside the observatory, there are different rooms. There are rooms where they talk about tides, like the tides, and we have tides in GTA 5. They also have a room where they show eclipses, and we have eclipses here in GTA 5. Another thing is they have just a room, a whole room, like, and it's pretty big. I showed that in my video. A room with telescopes, and they show that they call that freaking room the Eye, and they're connecting that to the telescope. And I am 100% sure that Rockstar been to the observatory, and because of all the details right here, I'm totally sure that they have been here, also visit inside the observatory and been looking for connections, and that's definitely one of the connections with the Eye. The telescope is called the Eye in real life.
Yeah, I think we also kind of be remiss. Sorry, Dibs, I know you wanted to say something. I just want to mention real quick, guys, this also represents the top symbol. Looking at the spire in the center, that also represents the top symbol of the Chillest mystery mural. It creates the shadow of that same exact symbol. So it is definitely connected to the Chillest mystery. But Dibs, what were you thinking?
Well, if you look here at the pillar and you take up your phone, and you zoom in, not too much, but it's now full moon. That's why you see an arrow pointing downstairs. You don't use your flashlight. You see, you look at the pillar and you see an arrow pointing down to the stars. You see it?
An arrow. It's hard to see because I can't see your angle. Let me look up. I'm gonna bring up your live stream.
I'm gonna share because
are you taking selfies?
You know what? While you're looking for that, Trippy, I wanted to mention one more thing too. Like, I know that.
Wait up! Sorry, Danny. Sorry for everyone. My gameplay of my show keeps crashing. So I got the gameplay stopped sharing. I have to. It's my third time watching over, and the people coming back. Fortunately, so thank you guys for coming back. But I think it's something wrong with my internet or something. But my live stream keeps crashing, so I have to start over again. But if you look at your phone, if you take, I'm here, just on top of my head, you see an arrow pointing, and it's only at full moon, and now the full moon is there. So if you join in, and not with a flashlight, just with your phone, and you zoom in, you see an arrow pointing. You see it?
Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, I don't know what the meaning is, but I just found it. There's an arrow pointing downstairs, like, hey, watch for the stars, or something. And these two things, I did some investigation about it, and it's only at the first quarter of the moon. From the it's only at 1:30 in the night, and it's only on the Tuesday at the first quarter of the moon. If you what the fuck again, my game crashed. You see here the thing that's on top of the pillar. It's directly on this point where I stand now, and it's like a wobbling thing, and it's wobbling from left to right, and it's I'm not sure what it means yet, but it's only when the moon at the first quarter. You can look it up on internet how the moon works in GTA, and at 1:30 at a Tuesday, it comes here exactly at this time, and it's making like an half shape. Do you know the arrow?
Yeah,
no,
that's when
the
Delta
cent-
he discovered that sun symbol.
Yeah, it's
on the
from
plate
Delta.
with the
Yeah,
winter
yeah.
solstice. Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That was
And
pointing
it's
at
true.
Uranus and the Epsilon ring, and there was a whole big discussion on that. That's a very big relevant point, man.
Yeah,
All right, well,
okay.
let me just kind of let me sum this up here, just so everybody kind of understands. I just want to make sure everybody gets, because this is pretty much an exclusive new discovery that you're pointing out to us on this show. So this is pretty cool. Appreciate that, Dibs. So let's point this out. Basically, what Dibs is saying, if I gathered the information right, is that you have to come here with basically a full moon. It looks like we're not totally a full moon, but it's at least giving off a bunch of light that maybe that would represent. But you're
A
saying
shadow,
that on
yeah.
the main spire here, the obelisk, it creates an arrow. It's pretty hard to see, especially because I don't have a flashlight. My character is so low level.
Do you know
so
what
it's not
this
gonna be a
is
sport.
right here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
it's
Robin
straight-
tell
this
us what this
point right
is,
here-
because he's actually been there.
This point, yeah, this point right here is the center. This is actually the sun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
this
the
this
sun.
whole
Yeah, true.
this whole field in cement is basically like a courtyard that represents the universe, the Milky Way. So when certain things align, or I don't know if it's certain things align, but there's certain like objects that line up with the planets. It's a courtyard little Milky Way, basically. That's what it is.
But Trippy, I have to say this was not my discovery. It's made by Delta 9, and so full credits to him. And but
See, when I say when we're pointing out a discovery, this is just my thing, but it's never like, oh, we're pointing out our discovery or someone's discovery. We're just pointing out a discovery. But yeah, I feel you definitely appreciate that, and whoever.
There's
pointed
one
out
if
first
there's
would
one
say
relevant
Delta, shout
thing
out
to
Delta.
that, it's just that there is certain things that only spawn once in every cycle of the weather, the whatever. There's obviously like realistic weather. There's something that I tried to talk about and tell people about, was that the biggest accomplishment with this new game is how they integrated a 24-hour working weather, which is actually pretty hard. So it's more realistic in a way. So with that being said, certain things will only spawn realistically once a month in game time. So that's basically what he's trying to say, is that it only spawns like once a month. So the fact that it's rare, things are rare, they have higher value, so it's obviously something important that we don't understand yet, but it's worth mentioning.
All right, well, let's bring up one of the aspects you guys just talked about, how this courtyard represents the, our solar system, of course, with the sun being the obelisk in the middle. Now, when Robin visited the real observatory, the Griffith Observatory, that one represents every planet of our solar system, including Pluto, which isn't really a planet. But regardless, here in GTA, only one planet is represented, and that planet is Uranus. So, I mean, what are you taking out of that, Robin? That's pretty crazy how they just put the one planet here.
So yeah, if you remember, like the hippie camp, that place right there is all about like take me up Uranus, beam me up Uranus, all of that. And there are so many connections with Uranus. That's, I think, for another video. But yeah, Trippy is talking about this plate right here. This is the only plate, and this is like the orbit. In real life, there's like an orbit going on that goes like this, and then it touches this right here. Like it goes around. Like they didn't draw the line, but it goes like this. I'm gonna run it right now. It goes like this. It's like a circle right here with an orbit, and that's yeah, that's Uranus. Like that's the only one they show in in real life. You have like another one right here, another one right there, another one like all the way at the back right here, and that's not here. So that's very interesting.
And did you notice that you went there in real life, that these are both moon things? How do you call? I don't know. Do you know the word, Robin?
They're moon solstices. They're moon
Yeah,
solstices.
they're both moon, and the other one you can find it at Vespucci Beach. They transferred the solar one to Vespucci Beach near the thing with the statue that got replaced.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, next to it there is the solar one, but it's not working properly. So I've been there, but that Delta 9 guy, that he actually, when he did a video, when the thing spawns at the first quarter of the moon, this thing shows out and shows some sort of eclipse, and shown on the floor, and it looks exactly like the faded cliff on the which nobody has an answer for yet. But I find it very strange that they moved the solar thing to Vespucci. Why there? And you see the same compass thing on the door. You see in the I think it's the top right corner. You see what Columbus, when you found America, when you for the stars and set a compass, you see that thing, and it looks like the solar. It's just crap. My English. How you said sail? How you said sail? You do it by the stars, and you said sail to America, and they then have maps in the day. So the eclipse and I think definitely need the moon. Yeah, this is the place of the stars and the moon and the sun, and the signs are here, and definitely what Robin says with this Uranus, this is only the place. So I think there's more here to be found. But
Trippy, I know that you're big onto the whole alien thing. Like you've been a firm believer that there's probably something to do more with aliens in this game, and like this whole discovery that we're looking at right here. I think it leads perfectly to aliens, like Fearless said at the beginning of the stream.
What discovery are you talking about, Danny?
Like the Uranus, the sun symbol, and it pointing to Uranus. And we know that I think Epsilon.
So you think that connects to aliens, basically?
Yeah, because the beam me up Uranus at the hippie camp, and we have the alien code, which was interpreted as like it faded out as the sun would go up in the sky. So it keeps on referring back to all this stuff, and it's linking to Epsilon, which we know that in the game is definite alien properties involved with it. And you know, this place is relevant from all the stuff that we're talking about, but the most relevant thing that I can think of just from looking at the area is we have that scratching on the wall over here, which is like one of our first scratchings to look at when starting the murder mystery. Okay, the only other mystery that is a guaranteed confirmed mystery in this game, and we have it right here at the Observatory. And I'm a firm believer that anything that you can find, spaceship parts, letter scraps, all those
the
are
Infinite Eight is another confirmed mystery. I think there's a bunch of confirmed mysteries, but yeah, I feel you.
Right. I just meant like it was called like a mystery. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about though. Like, but you see how it's like on the wall here, and it's like, I think that they put these on the certain buildings that they did. Like, the only was like a handful of these scratchings we had to find. I think that they put them on locations that were definitely relevant. So it's good that we're taking time to look at this place because there's so many clues. You know what I mean? Telling us it's important.
Yeah, I didn't even know this was in online mode, Danny. Interesting. One thing I wanted
to point out. Oh.
Go ahead, Robin.
Yeah, so we are here like shoot for the stars, right? Observatory. What I know from the coding is that the stars, like it's being duplicated. There's just one particular star thingy. If you look up in the sky, like it's getting daylight right now. But earlier, like if you look up in the at the stars, like it's always like the same pattern. It's the same pattern. There's not a different pattern. And in, I believe, GTA San Andreas, there was actually an Easter egg when you actually shoot for the stars. The moon became bigger. Like if you shoot the moon, it became bigger. And also there was also another Easter egg. Yes. And there was also another Easter egg with stars. If you look at the stars, there was like a Rockstar logo in the stars.
That was Vice City, yeah.
So that's another thing that they have done.
Works longer than
Basically,
GTA 5.
yeah.
They might have been building this mystery for longer than they built on GTA 5.
Yeah, they basically put a pattern of the Rockstar symbol in the sky. You know how they have the Zodiacs, they line them up? There was a Rockstar symbol in the sky. That was for Vice City. Another thing we should look at,
Okay.
probably, since we're already here, is the sniper that happens to just be sleeping, relaxing here by this telescope, which,
I can drop it if you want.
yeah, if you can,
Yeah.
just if you want, but the sniper points that way. If you zoom in that way with this telescope, you'll find a building that's called the Penrith building. Now, the big secret here in GTA
There
is
you go. There's a sniper. Oh, you just picked it up.
if we go to the you know, the most, like, probably important UFO in the game, the Zancudo
come
UFO, it gives us the message segregate and rearrange. So we got the idea to segregate and rearrange Penrith, and it spells out sniper pointing from here and back. It's kind of interesting, and it also has an eye on it with stars, which we've seen on the mural, so it's really relevant. But I'd like to know what your guys' take on it. We actually should travel over there right now. It's about time we change location.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Alright.
Can I just interrupt for just 1 second? It's nothing to do with the show, but my broadcast keeps crashing, and it's like 6 or 7 times, and I want to apologize
That's
to my,
unfortunate.
to my viewers, and I advise please check one of the other great mystery hunters here who are along. Just go to their channel, watch the live stream there, and I really appreciate your effort, just because they keep coming back, but it's keep on crashing, and it's taking away all the feeling from the show, and I hate it, and I'm sorry, and but the other guys are making a great show too, and please watch on their channel for the full experience, because it sucks when you want to watch the live stream and it keeps on crashing. So
Quick, yeah, guys, we're here in standby mode. Shout out to Rocky91 saying what's up. We got some Russian people on my stream. Shout out to everyone tuned in right now. Who's driving this thing?
I'm waiting for Dibs to get in.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't get in.
Well, Danny, I hope you
course.
got your license in somewhere good.
Get in
Oh
right
yeah, there's
behind
not
me.
enough spots. There's
There's a seat
5
behind
of
me.
us, and there's only 4 spots in the chopper.
Oh, damn.
It's all
I'm gonna
good.
go to the toilet real quick.
Well, as we
Fly
go
us
to the
to the
Penrith-
Penrith.
As we get to the Penrith building, I think it's relevant to point out that there's also another clue in the game that links directly up with all this. So, I mean, there's a lot of references involved and intertwined with the same places, which is another way of telling us that it's important. But we have the Stargaze building over on Hollywood Boulevard over here, or whatever they call it in the game, I can't see right now. But the Stargaze building, in on the top of it, and you look at a certain angle past the vents, you can see the Penrith light, and there's like a little pyramid underneath it as well, and it just so happens it's on the Stargaze building. So it's a lot to think about while looking at this Penrith location and discussing the ins and outs of all this.
I think the big relevance here is that it's right in front of that City Hall building. That City Hall has been relevant because Rockstar have made like games on this place before, like LA Noire. In the LA Noire version of LA, that top of the that building there is like an Illuminati pyramid. This is what I feel like. I just caught something. Hear me out. If you guys ever played LA Noire, if you've seen the top of the City Hall, it's like a triangle with an eye on it, Illuminati. And if now in GTA version, instead of it being just like the LA Noire, you know, like a texture of an eye, it's a pyramid. And if you line up and stand there, it lines up with the eye, and it makes another Illuminati symbol. It's just a little bit different. You see what I'm trying to say?
Illuminati confirmed.
Pretty much.
It is.
You see what I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
though,
I mean,
right?
you could throw out all these different clues and stuff. It's tough to really, you know,
'Cause I
see
feel
how
like-
that's going to give us an answer to the mystery.
Yeah, I'm just saying how I'm making connections to what the developers have made with the same places with different games, because that's something to think about.
Did you mention the pyramid with Illuminati?
Yeah, I'm just curious because I don't think a lot of people know what I mean when I say that in LA Noire, the top of the City Hall, there was like a texture of an eye, and it represents Illuminati. It's even in the beginning intro, so that's why I'm like, I don't think really people know what I'm talking about.
Well, obviously, from the observatory, we come to the Penrith building from the Shoot for the Stars clue, And then you come here and you find the giant eye. You know, we also have the see the eye clue. So it's just crazy how the observatory kind of represents everything, even praise the sun, because like you guys talked about, the obelisk represents the sun. But then it takes us here to the Penrith building. Clearly the sniper is pointing us here. If you look at the special edition version of the map, it points us right here to the Penrith building. But the question is, you know, what the hell is it all about? Dibs, you know, if you can kind of get through all the technical difficulties, I know that's a pain in the ass. I don't think you've ever commented on the Penrith building. What do you think's going on here?
I have no idea because, of course, I shot the stars too and nothing happened. And the sniper is Penrith is sniper. I've read something about the 5-eye theory, the 5-star theory, 5 eyes, and but I don't really have to. I can't contribute. Is that the right word? I don't have any input about this.
I know exactly what it is, and I don't want to sound crazy, but it's pretty much confirmed that the Illuminati's been mentioned in the game several times. Even Trevor says it. Franklin's been known to say it, so it's not far to say that, oh, it's Illuminati, because, you know, a bunch of people will be like, yo, what, this guy's just going off like a lunatic. But it's mentioned in the game like several times, and I was trying to say that that's just an Illuminati thing right there with the eye and the stars. The mural has the same representation of Illuminati pyramid. It's got the mountain triangular shape, and the eye is the UFO. There's a bunch of Illuminati symbolism in the game, and it makes sense because in real life, you know, LA is the movie industry where a bunch of movies come out, a bunch of Illuminati like rumors come out, and like symbolism. So it's kind of tied realistically.
I think you're mistaking it. I think it's not. It has nothing to do with the Chillest history. I think it's no different than.
No, I feel
Los
like
Santos representing.
L.A.
It's
in L.A.
Like the game is representing the Illuminati because the Illuminati is in L.A.
Yeah, but check this out. Check this out. Yeah, check this out though. The reason why there's so much symbolism here in the game of the Illuminati is because it's only in LA. It's not the whole San Andreas. LA's been known for, you know, Illuminati symbolism stuff. And if you go even further into Illuminati, you find that it talks about reptilians, aliens. That's something that you hear a lot of people talking about. The citizens of Los Santos in the game, they're reptilians. You know, Michael gets abducted. So I feel like it all kind of is just one big Illuminati reptilian aliens conspiracy, kind of just like the movie They Live. It's kind of connected to that, if you know what I mean. Like,
I still think that there's more. There's still more to do with the aliens, with the UFOs. There's
I mean, yeah, I mean, Danny, even Danny has touched upon like the secret tunnels under LA and how like there's aliens and stuff. I mean, think about it, guys. Like, all this, it may be a Chillest mystery, it may be a jetpack, but if you really think about it, it's all a mystery revolving around aliens and UFOs. So, like I said, it's.
Outside man,
I guess if you want to connect the Illuminati to aliens.
Well, if you research the Illuminati, there's a bunch of alien stuff come out of it. I know it sounds crazy, you know, it's not the normal day talk, but I've done my research and that's why I say it. And I'm gonna stick to what I've researched and believed in, even though you guys probably don't understand. I've seen it all, and I know you guys won't understand, but that's okay.
I think we all learn. I think we all know about the Illuminati. Just, you know, I'm sure I'm like you guys. I get tons of peoples in the comments section like crazy, and you know, a lot of them are like, oh, the Illuminati, and you know, I'm with you guys, but I just think that's separate from the Chillest mystery.
Okay, just one last thing. If you think it's separate, let's go to the Sinner's Passage mural and look exactly at what the Sinner's Passage hands, the hand gestures, what they're doing. It's the Illuminati hand gesture on the Sinner's Passage mural. It's not how you won the game, it's how you played it. That's why I feel like this is all connected.
Interesting perspective for sure.
I'm telling you because I've seen it all. I know you guys think it's a separate mystery, but everything's all connected, just like the mural, the boxes, everything on the mural is connected all together. Just don't forget that.
Well, I think it's great that we all have our own perspective on how to do this, because if we all were doing the same thing, we wouldn't go anywhere. It's the fact that we all have our own ways of hunting in our own direction, that we put our heads together afterwards and we can kind of brainstorm from there. And
let's go to the Sinner's Passage mural here real quick, because it also does line up with the Mount Chillest mural straight north and south on the map. I just feel like it's worth to talk about now. It's worth to talk about now.
All right, here's where I think Fearless is right. I think Fearless is right because the Illuminati is part of the Chiliad mystery because it represents the secret societies, and there's 3 huge secret societies.
Don't forget the eye,
which are part of the Chiliad mystery, which is the Epsilon. Maybe not totally secret, but they're secret of, with the Epsilon, the Children of the Mountain, and the Altruists. So I think basically, even though the Illuminati's not in the game for me, Fearless, I think it really is basically the Epsilon who is the GTA 5 Illuminati. So maybe them pointing to the Illuminati is them pointing towards the Epsilon. So that's nice. I don't know, that's maybe a theory.
Yeah, so we're gonna pull up right now to the Sinner's Passage mural, and we're gonna get everybody's perspective on this, because I'm sure everyone's seen this and is like, what is all this? We first of all, we have like the little maze from the mural on here in the background. I know it's hard to see, but if you pull up the texture version, you can actually see like the maze in the background. One thing that I was pointing out here is that the hand gestures, that hand gesture right there is the Illuminati hand gesture, and this has also been known to be the second mural from the mystery. So that's why I'm telling you it's connected with the Illuminati, because
we're wanted men, we're fugitives.
It's gonna blow. It's gonna blow.
Oh no, is it really? Let me get out.
I thought it was about to. It was like, it was about to blow up.
Hey, I just want to give some quick shout-outs. Really how the conversation's going. Shout out to Dibs. Unfortunately, I think he's dealing with technical difficulties over there. He might have to come over and do the show at your house next time, Robin. But yeah, you can hear us. Sorry about the technical difficulties, bro. But shout out to everybody in the live stream. We really hope you guys are enjoying it. Obviously, we're throwing out all kinds of clues. You got to remember, the 4 of us in particular we've done tons of videos together. We've been talking together for a long time. So when we talk, a lot of times there's a lot on our minds for sure. So really appreciate you guys joining. Shout out to Asaf, Hosen, It's Me Bro, Thomas Romo, Beat Gamer, and everybody in Robin's live stream. And obviously shout out to everybody in Music Videos. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm dead. And Danny's live stream as well. So here we are, guys. What do you think, Fearless, about the Sinner's Message mural? I don't even know. Like I hear people call it all kinds of different things. You know what I mean? So
this is gonna go a bunch of different ways. I honestly
call it always the city mural.
First of all, the other mural. Besides, it lines up with the mural. And one thing to get out of the way, put on the other mural as well, and then the eye on, lines that are also on the other mural, and just in much, it's like, it has the V on it, GTA 5. You look at this thing and it's like, yo, this is something else. This isn't just blending in with the city. This thing stands out.
Robin, do you think this mural's connected to the Chiliad mystery?
Not with them. Not with them. I think this is.
It's kind of pointing to.
You get like the pyramid, like the sign was all like, like if you know some information about the Illuminati, that's like the famous people do that shit and everything like this.